I was looking at the lineage of Baha'u'llah the other day.
From Abraham.
Apparently, like they come from the first man and all that. Yeah.
That one is one thing, but
And
definitely,
also like prophet.
Definitely from Abraham you can trace.
Right, like a prophetic lineage, like a very intelligent, spiritual lineage. Like
see, Abraham was very intelligent, but,
so
he had 3 wives.
Mm.
So Sarah, Keturah, Hagar. So Hagar's lineage, Prophet Muhammad. Keturah's lineage, Baha'u'llah.
Right.
Sarah, Jesus, Moses or whatever.
But in a way, if you say the first man, we all kind of came from there.
We don't know whether the first man, one fella, or everywhere. We don't know what. You can't say Adam is first man. That is their story.
So we came from the.
What about in India, China, and all that? We probably also had the first man.
So we came from the ignorant genes.
That is a symbolic story in their literature, religious stories. Adam and Eve, and we are familiar with that.
Right. I
In
mean,
the Indian scriptures also God what? How God created a man and all that. So we don't say that is the first man. It is the change of the man from 5 to 6 sense.
Right.
Human being. So don't pinpoint at a place. It's just a way of telling a story about that event.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like all the prophets came from a lineage that is like, intelligent, spiritual, like all like.
Possible.
But then most of us come from, we don't understand this because like we all come from a lineage that.
Yes, correct.
That is not prophetic, spiritual. We all have to learn like really, really hard.
That's why this legacy thing becomes quite important now. Who is your parent? What people always tend to ask. Endha kudumbam, endha car, endha idha. Raja Parampara. Those the kings are the ones who are supposed to be clever and smart and all that.
So what does it say about like, protecting that knowledge? Let's say now you have made medicine from food and like, you have like, in a way, a like a revelation.
It's a progress lah.
Yeah lah, but still like, out of like this century and so many people on earth, you are like, I would say like, I don't know, the very, very, very few to like come up with a revelation like this.
In history, somebody has to do it. If it happened to me to develop proper food medicine, so what? Einstein, he did his work. Everyone.
Right.
So that is okay. Why Bodhidharma had to go to China? Why others? Somebody has to do it.
Yeah, let's speak an example of Abdul Baha. Abdul Baha had so many kids and then so many kids and then most of them like died at infancy. And then he had 4 daughters when he was alive. And then Shoghi Effendi was one of the grandson. And then he had so many others that married and all, but then Shoghi Effendi said they all covenant breakers. And he is the only one that is like protecting the faith.
Abdul Baha appointed.
Yeah, and then he didn't have kids.
Yeah.
So what about all the other kids that apparently covenant breakers?
Abdul Baha saw the genes of Shoghi and Effendi, the prophetic genes. Others saw.
What does that say about Shoghi Effendi not having kids?
The wisdom, God knows. But for me, first and the last guardian, because the universal house of justice, no more individual. Institute, that is even written in the writings. After the guardian will be the house of.
So do you think he purposely didn't have kids?
No purpose.
He just
divine providence.
But then what about all the others? His cousins?
They count. See, what is important is, okay, Baha'u'llah appointed Abdul Baha. No questions. It's not just simply said, it is a will. Abdul Baha will, Choge Effendi. And then after Choge Effendi, there is writings in the Kitabi Akdas, the Universal House of Justice. So that is the correct. Others who try to usurp and say, all that.
But we cannot deny that they also come from a prophetic lineage. Abdul Baha is their grandfather. We cannot deny that. What does that say about the genetics that got carried on?
They probably didn't have that special genes.
Okay.
So
See,
Baha'u'llah,
that is
I'm sure Abdul
now.
Baha would have watched. Who is the one who's
Yeah, but it's confusing now. Now you're saying there are times where it does not carry on.
No.
Then?
Once the next generation, say a few children, not everybody is the same.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Not
Yes.
everyone
Not everybody
carries
is
on
the
the
same,
knowledge.
see. But Abdul Baha knew Choge Effendi had it. So that is why I made him the guardian. Not everybody will be the same that day.
Uh,
Hmm.
but
There is someone.
Then how would you know? How would you know?
Why did Abdul Baha appoint him? He was only a young fella, 23, 24 years.
How would you know? What if like his cousins
He got this-
continue having kids, and then like
Definitely, no. They are all out of the system already.
Acha, like you see Bodhidharma with how the genetics can come back. What if like he
No.
go down?
That one is a movie. We really don't know what. That's a movie. It's actually a fiction. But what actually is, he went to teach, transmitted the knowledge, and people learn.
I think it all depends on your character and your belief.
Yes.
Which you cannot really know until future lah. Because when they appointed Choge Effendi, when he appointed, Abdul Baha appointed Choge Effendi, even Choge Effendi was like, I don't want this for a while. Then he escaped to the Swiss Alps.
Yes. To accept, we call it. But Abdul Baha already hinted to many people. In fact, he wanted to take Choge Effendi to America during his visit, But Choge Effendi developed some eye infection.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
they had to go back.
Oh.
He actually was going with him.
Oh.
Yeah, the port, before the port is also eye infection. So when the customs all check, hey, look, can I go?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
He was supposed to take him. Why you chose him to take? He saw the difference.
So the only way you can know is for you to see lah.
Yeah, lah.
For you to see like how this
Who is that?
person-
Like, which one and all that. That's like you, lah. I see how I see you.
Yeah, but then how you know like in the future I might like mess it up. Future I might become ignorant.
I don't think you will.
How can you tell?
Just like Abdul Baha says, Choge Effendi. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm not telling you're perfect and all that. At least you're following the spiritual path. That's all enough.
I think it comes to truth lah. What is truth?
Yeah.
Because you cannot mess with the truth.
We cannot. We just, I think Edmund only knows. Yes. I think a lot of my genes inside.
It's the truth, child. No, like what is true?
Yeah.
Because
I know what you're trying to say.
because
The truth is, he is the one.
because the way you came up with this thing, so because you follow truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not like you are sending this to me. It's like I'm also questioning truth, and then it falls on the same thing.
Correct. We are riding on the truth.
Yeah, that's why Shoghi Effendi felt like he couldn't take the responsibility because he knows the truth is like very huge, like big responsibility. It's like Baha'u'llah giving him the leadership. How?
But see, after he passed away, how the House of Justice has developed and taken so well. No issues of successorship. You see, during that time, Baha'u'llah, all these philosophers, fighting for, trying to take over the leadership and all. Now, no more already. Problem solved. That's called charismatic. Charisma of individual becomes institutionalized in the House of Justice.
Yeah, the day I was watching a video of when they first appointed the 9 members. How they did the voting system and everything.
Nobody is the leader.
In Abdul Baha's house, they voted.
Nobody is the leader.
Right.
That is the beauty.
Right.
See, all together. And the leaders, the House of Justice, sign also universal also. No individual will sign. This is something very, very special that has happened.
Okay, so
even Christianity, Pope.